I kind of feel like an imposter because, like, first of all, I feel like I'm wearing a wig. Just put extensions in yesterday. You can tell they're new, I know, but I haven't washed them yet, so that's why they're a little choppy. I wanted to do a little get ready with me, okay? I was thinking I could do my hair because I need to do my hair, especially now that I have a lot of fake hair in. I want to do that and then do my makeup. So this video kind of feels a little bit more like my OG videos on this channel. I used to do like dedicated get ready with me. Was it this channel or I had a really old channel that I used to like do my get ready with me's, GRWMs. But this one, I feel like I used to do makeup tutorials or makeup routines a little bit, but not a lot. So anyway, we're gonna style my hair. I think I'm gonna start with the wavy talk. I didn't even realize this is the wavy talk brush from TikTok. Of course it is, because it's from TikTok Shop. Anyway, like I said, I do feel like an imposter, but this is the hair I've been like going for a while. I chopped it, like I wanted that like very blunt. I did this when I had like my actual real long hair before I cut it, but I already put heat protectant in and everything. And I'm trying to grow out my bangs, so I'm trying to hide them too. So just to preface this, that's what's going on here. This is like a heated brush. It's like ceramic, whatever. It is my best friend. Like I really like this brush. And I have like the Dyson Airwrap, but this is like a simplified version of it. Like that is really great for if you're blow drying your hair. I feel like this is really good for if your hair's already dry or you've blow dried it, whatever. You let it air dry even. And then I just run through my hair with it like real quickly. I wrap my hair around it so that it kind of has tension on it. Let me see. And then just kind of let it go like that in a little swoop. I'm trying to have a bang-free summer, I'm thinking, because I haven't in a few years, and I'm curious to see if, I don't know, I just want to. Like, I just feel like it. Okay, see, doing that as well, because I'm trying to tailor them in, and I need to hold the top. But ends especially is where I kind of concentrate this. I like to hold it there for a second, and then you get like a little swoop. Can you see that? It's kind of a busy background, but I kind of think it's really fun. I think this was maybe my most fun hair tool that I have. Maybe I need to like, and yeah, I'm sitting in this little setup. One day I'll show you in a vlog. Maybe I'm gonna vlog soon. Actually, I was thinking about it because I'm going to a Red Wings game next week. And I was like, it could be fun to vlog a Red Wings game. I'll either do it on here or on TikTok / Instagram / shorts. All of it. Yeah, short form. Should I just say short form? Maybe I'll do that. I think it would be really fun. I'm just excited. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Well, that's what I was saying. I'll show you the room in a vlog, but this little wall piece, normally we'll have like things on the wall, but it's for our channel or our podcast. I don't know what you call it. Like I always call it a podcast, but like at this point it's not really a podcast. But my sister and I do like reaction videos and stuff together on a different channel, and it's really fun. And so we set up my guest room as like the room for it, and I wanted it to be a functional guest room still. So I was like, what if we sat on a bed? And here I am sitting on the bed, and I kind of think it's really, I kind of like it. So it's gonna be a hybrid, a guest room, podcasting room hybrid. So anyway, let's see, like that. I also got a new hairspray that I'm really excited to try. I used this growing up because my aunt was a hairdresser and she always used this Sexy Hair Big Spray and Stay Intense Hold Hairspray, and I like intense hold. I do. I mean, I would like it to hopefully still have some movement. I'm kind of a little bit worried about that, but we'll see, I guess. I'm not using a mirror. I'm just using my camera for all of this, which is probably not good. I probably should get a mirror for the makeup portion, but see, that's how I'm kind of hiding my bangs. I'm just kind of like tilting them inwards. I only got one single comment requesting this video, and it wasn't even a hair video. It was a makeup video. Somebody requested like a makeup tutorial or a current makeup routine, and I was like, okay, let's do it all. And so that's where we are. But and you know, like the mornings that are like in the beginning of spring where it actually feels like spring, because spring in my head is a different spring than reality, at least in Michigan where I am. Because I always think, okay, spring, it's so beautiful. It's like happy. I think of bright colors. It's sunshine as opposed to like the winter being like, you know, dreary. But then when you actually get to spring, it's like, oh, it's a lot of rain. I understand April showers, May flowers. If you're wondering why I'm holding this weird, it's because it's plugged in all the way across the room. I guess I could have plugged it in back there. I didn't think of that, but I'm almost done, so it's fine. See, like that kind of works. feel like that's almost good enough. Also, I'm wearing my new jacket from my one video, remember? My haul. Do you remember? I just did the haul. And now we can test the hairspray. What does it smell like? Just regular hairspray? I just like the idea. Honestly, I've been liking the word sexy lately. And I kind of like the idea of looking at that every day, you know? Which is stupid, but I'm excited to be able to curl. I haven't had extensions in so long, you guys. You're thinking about it. The first time I ever got tape-in extensions, 2020, then 2022. And then it hasn't been, because I grow out my hair for in between those times. And so it hasn't been in a while. This smells really good, actually. That clip it back. Ooh, it's kind of sticky on my hand. I haven't felt that in a minute. Oh, it's like really sticky. Oh. It is like a little hardening. I don't know if I like that. Can I brush? Oh, okay, I can brush through it. I wonder if it'll still hold. I might have just put too much. Oh, it's like really sticky. TBD. Kind of scary, little spooky, but whatever. Anyway. What was I talking about? Spring, that's what we were talking about. Needing a reset for spring. I feel like I just need to reset everything. My life, my brain, which brings me to today's sponsor, BetterHelp. So in addition to the physical things that I need to do, like deep clean my house, that is like high on my list. Also deep clean my closet, another thing that's high on my list every season, especially. And I really want to just take a breath, step back, and kind of look at everything and be like, I want to set some goals, some new goals for this season specifically. And I think that therapy is a really great way and tool to kind of hold yourself accountable. A major goal that I've really lost track of within the past 6 months to a year is having a schedule. I need to be a little bit more, I have like a generalized schedule, like obviously like my work hours and things. I work from home. So it's just, it takes a little bit more from me than just hours. I want to like have specific days, specific times for specific things to actually be able to check those off of my list and be more consistent. That is my current word that I'm trying to do, while also finding balance. And I think balance will lead me to consistency in a way, if that makes sense. And BetterHelp will match you with a therapist after you fill out a questionnaire that's based on your personal preferences, comfortability, and also their own clinical experience to help find you the right therapist for you. You can also change therapists at any time to find the right fit for you at no extra cost. Again, as a general statement for therapy, or really like anything, doctors, anything, I think finding the right therapist person for you that matches your energy, that matches your goals and things and the way you see the world as well, will help you be able to open up and things like that. That's just what I believe. So if you would like to try BetterHelp, you can check out the link in the description or go to betterhelp.com/cupofjordy to get 10% off of your first month of therapy. And now for the makeup. I've already cleansed my face. I just used one of those toner pads, or those like, it was like I showed it to you guys in my last favorites video. It's this Metacube pad. I used that to kind of I had also like hair dye residue, so if you see that, it is there. You're not seeing things, but and then I'm also going to go in with, this is my favorite moisturizer. If you're newer here, I've talked about this 8 billion times, but I love the La Roche-Posay. I said that word. La Roche-Posay Lipicar AP Plus M Triple Repair Moisturizing Cream. Best thing is you can use this on your face and your body. I use it on my face. I feel like I've tried it on my body. I like run it down my neck at night a lot of the time, but I just kind of like to go in. See, so I start off with my base like that, and that's kind of all I use for skincare in the daytime especially. Oh wait, I do use sunscreen. I don't know, I never know like the correct way to do primer sunscreen. I do sunscreen first and then I go in with primer. I don't know if that's the right way, but this is the sunscreen that I've been using. It is really, really great. It's a little bit, I think it's supposed to be tinted, but I got it in like a shade that's like way too light for me. And so it's broad spectrum, SPF 40 by Beauty of Joseon. Is that how you say that? And then I just take a little on my fingers like this and work it in. Really lightweight, really moisturizing. It doesn't burn my eyes at all. It sits well on the skin. It doesn't peel for me, which is huge. That is like one of the reasons I didn't wear sunscreen for so long. One of the major reasons I wanted to do an updated makeup routine is because a lot of this is new. Like they're newer steps and newer products that I've really been liking that I wanted to just show you, because I can't really show you in a favorites video. I can. One of my annoyances that I have with my skin is like I have huge gaping pores. It doesn't bother me too much. Like it only bothers me when I'm wearing makeup. So one of my objectives lately was to find a primer. And this is the Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Smoothing Primer by Milani. And I really like it. I really want to try this, is it Danessa Myricks? I think it is. Blurring Balm. I really want to try that. But for now, this is really great. It's kind of cooling, honestly, which I really enjoy, actually. And I just kind of put it in all of like my T-zone areas, I guess, where my pores personally are the biggest. And it feels so good. It's so soft. It's not super silicone-y, which I kind of really like. It feels a little bit more smooth. The mixture of this with my sunscreen, they actually work pretty well together, which I was kind of nervous about. So it comes with like a little thing too. I never use this where you scoop it out, but I'm just gonna brush my brows up a little bit. I want to redo my brow shape. I have the past few years not done really anything to them, as you can see, and I like that, but I kind of just want to try. Yeah, I just want to try it out. So anyway. Oh, you know what? We could use a little breath refresh. My sister got me hooked on this. It's the Crest Pro Health Germ Kill Breath Mist. She actually bought me this, which might say something. But it's so good. I kind of talked about that recently too, like little toothbrushes. She's very into oral health right now, and I'm benefiting from it because she gets like them in packs, and then she'll give me one. So anyway, my first step that I've learned along the way of highlights. I love a highlight. I like my face to look glowy, but I hate when it looks like too glowy on top of my foundation and things. So I've started putting it under it, and I just kind of stick it there, stick it on all the places that I want it to look a little bit more luminized. And this is just the Halo Glow Beauty Wand by e.l.f. And I like that one. It's not my favorite. I kind of would prefer the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion stuff or the e.l.f. Halo, you know, the other one. This one's not, yeah, it's just not my favorite, but I use it because I want to use it up. It still works, but I also just got this Morphe beauty blender. I used it once and it looks really disgusting, but so I don't know. Is that bad? And then I'm going to spot conceal. I have been using the Luminous Silk Perfect Glow Concealer by Armani, and it's been one of my favorites. I just really like this. I like the formula. It's not, I wouldn't say super luminous because I kind of use it sometimes as a foundation, and I would think because it is the Luminous Silk, it would be a little bit more luminous. I've never used the foundation. I'm curious to see if that is like more, but it's more of just a in between, like satin finish, I'd say. And I just kind of put it on my acne scars. I used to use, like when I am breaking out, I normally am using this L'Oreal Infallible because this stuff, if you have acne or stubborn things to cover, this works. Or under eye, like if you just like a really thick, I wouldn't say thick, it's thinner, but it's heavy coverage. This is a great concealer for that. And so when I do have like active pimples or like really dark spots, I use this. But I actually, have I told you? I don't think I have. But I started spironolactone, which I, for so long, was so nervous to try. I get hormonal acne, and I was always recommended that. I just never wanted to. I really don't. I hate having to take something. Like, I'm bad about pills. I don't remember to take them ever. And so I just was like putting it off. I was like, no. Finally, I had a really bad breakout for like a consistently like long breakout. Okay. And I was like, let me just try it. I tried it and I really like the results. I've been on it probably for about 2 months, and I'm on the lowest dose I think that they give. And I feel like my skin has just evened out. I haven't gotten like any crazy breakouts at all. And I was just on my period and I got like maybe like one little one, which is again, so abnormal for me. I break out if I'm near my period or if I eat chocolate. Like those are my 2 things, or if I'm stressed, those 3 things. And so that's why I think my doctor recommended spironolactone. Now I'm just going to kind of sponge this into my skin, and I feel like it lays better on my skin when I put my concealer on first. Again, I have like very textured dry skin, so I kind of just play around. It usually depends on the rest of my routine of like my process, because certain foundations that I've used in the past, like they are better with the concealer under it, whatever. This is just like how everything in this video works a little bit better for me. But now for my base. This BB cream I have gone through the ringer with, because I've used it, I've stopped using it, I thought I hated it for a little bit, then I was like, no, I really like it. I liked it a lot at first, and then, I don't know. But it's the Nisha M Perfect Cover BB Cream in light beige, and I think this also has SPF 42, which is great. But it is a little gray for my skin tone, which at first I think was what was throwing me off, and maybe it was the summertime or something, but now when I'm using it, I'm like, it actually feels like a perfect match. You tell me. And so I just kind of squirt a little bit. Do people, now that I'm saying squirt out loud, doesn't squirt kind of remind you of the word moist? I don't care about the word moist, but I wonder if people who hate the word moist also hate the word squirt, because they kind of are similar, but maybe not. Oh, anyway, I take it on this brush. You guys, this brush was on my wish list for so long. And then I finally like saw it at Ulta. It's the M109 foundation brush by Morphe. And first of all, it's really cute, yellow. Second of all, I think of it as a spatula brush. So you know how I follow a lot of people who like use spatula. Erica, I think I'm thinking of Erica or her sister. They use a spatula to apply their foundation, and it gives you like a really light coverage of like one layer of foundation. And I loved the idea of that, but I never bought a spatula. Then I saw this, I was like, I think that this would be perfect. It's a very, very thin, firm brush, and I just apply my foundation with it like I would a spatula, and I feel like it gives me the best coverage with the littlest amount of product, and I kind of just do one layer all over my face. It's literally like painting. I think also that's why I like it. It feels like I'm painting my face. Look at that. Doesn't it look, I feel like it matches my face, doesn't it? I don't buff it in with this brush, that's the thing. And then I take my beauty blender and I do minimal balancing of the beauty blender all over, because I feel like it doesn't need that much blending after that. And I could go over it again in certain spots. Like again, this area is so stubborn for me with my acne scars. And sometimes I do just layer it. But if they peek through, I really don't care that much, you know? I know you're supposed to blend down your neck, but I really hate it, especially when I'm wearing things like this, because I hate the idea of foundation on my collar. It's always so hard to get off. And now this is what my skin looks like. And then contour bronzer situation. I use this Trustique little bronzer stick. It's cream. I kind of almost only use a bronzer stick, but it's the Brazilian Bronze color and contour bronzer stick, which I think that's why I like, is because it feels like both to me. It's like a really good shade for me, and I just kind of stick it on there. Sometimes I'll put it on a brush first, but lately I've been not doing that, and so I'm just kind of, this is where I do my placement from my nose, and then I kind of do this sometimes too on my eyes. I don't know what it does, but I feel like that, it kind of shapes it a little bit more right there. I don't know. And I just go in with like a brush that looks like this most of the time and concentrate it in these areas. I try to I think I maybe put too much on, to be fair, but whatever, it'll be fine. Yeah, you guys, this hairspray, when I'm touching it, it's like, it's hardcore. Maybe I should have gotten the flexible hold. I just, for some reason, was like, nah, like my skin can handle it. Or my hair can handle it. But I should have probably just done that, whatever. You live and you learn, I guess. Just buff my nose out a little bit. Like, I'm pretty messy with the nose thing. I don't even know if it does anything, but I do it anyway. It's one of those things. And, okay, for blush, I'm having this issue because I really love this shade. I need to just find a similar shade. The Rhode blush, I really, really like this. You guys know I do like my Rhode products so much. This is the Pocket Blush in Toasted Teddy. It does not stay very long on my skin, at least. I know a lot of people love it. It's just from my experience. But I really love the formula because I feel like it makes my skin look so glowy. And I love the color, especially. And wait, but what kind of shade do we want today? Like, that's, I guess, really the question. My little makeup bag, how cute this is. It holds, like, a lot of stuff. I think it's from Miniso, but it's really, really cute, in my opinion. My normal go-to blush, if I'm wearing, like, a not too crazy of a shade, is this Trustique in the shade Moroccan Rose. Let me just show you the color of it. It's really pretty, and the consistency is really nice. But I think I want to go for a more blushy pink shade today. So I think I'm gonna go with a little cocktail, okay? This Luminous Silk blush in 62S. I can't remember the name of the color, but it's the Giorgio Armani one. And then Stockholm by Merit. I really love this shade as well. Like a soft baby pink, I'd say. And so I think I'm gonna use a mixture of those. I'm just gonna use a tiny bit of this one this time. Normally, you guys know I slather it on. I normally don't do the dot thing, but I'm gonna use this. I go between using brushes and sponges, but I do feel like everything melts better into my skin when I am using a sponge, which I really don't, I don't know. I really do like brushes. I just feel like they are more precise. That's the thing. I've also found like bringing my blush down to here. I never used to do it, but I kind of really have been liking it lately. Now you may have noticed I didn't put any concealer under my eyes, which I do go through phases where I don't, but I'm going to take the same Luminous Silk Perfect Glow Concealer, and I'm just going to put it a little towards my inner corner and then just a little bit on the outside because I just get dark outer corners. Just kind of lift it a little, like that. Just tapping it out. And I kind of leave the center a little bit more alone. Like I don't really touch the center as much. And the reason I do it this way, I used to always do concealer. Honestly, I feel like I always used to do foundation, concealer, then blush and everything else. But I find whenever I do it this way, it brightens my eyes a little bit more because I think it's like the last thing on my face. And so it's a little bit better. Also, then I can use my powder and set everything, and then it's like set right away so it doesn't have time to crease or anything. One of my favorite powders, I used to be a Laura Mercier girl through and through. Like that was the only powder that I used till I switched to the Huda Beauty, and this one is the Pound Cake Baby Cake. Pack under the eyes, T-zone, corners of mouth. I got the mini size, and you guys, this has lasted me so long. I feel like I got this for my brother's wedding. When was that? That was August, and I use it almost every day. There's still so much left in there, and maybe it's just because I don't use a lot of it. I don't know, but I use it with these little tiny Patrick Star, one size little puffs. I love a little puff. Like, look at that, how it's so cute on the finger. Under my eye. And that's the only spot that I really put them. See, I just feel like it gives me the best. I'll put a little here sometimes too, especially if I'm like gonna film or something. But I just think it melts into my skin so nice. It leaves the best finish. This is gonna sound crazy, but this is what I've been doing, more so out of necessity for my eyebrows. And you could probably tell I don't have any sort of eyebrow thing that I like right now. I feel like I've ran out of all of my favorites. I do like this Merit one, but I think this is clear. So I've been going in with a mascara, a brown mascara. Hear me out, okay? This is the Tartelette XL tubing mascara. I've never heard of a tubing brow gel because I think tubing, if I'm not mistaken, it adds like fibers onto your eyelashes. And so I'm like, if you think about it, that should work in theory on your eyebrows. And so this is what the little thing looks like. I take barely a little bit onto it, and I swear, okay, let me just show you. It might look a little crazy, but I just brush them up. It gives me the perfect color. Oh, okay, those look crazy. Oh no. Oh no, I might have put too much. I'm not by a mirror. This is my issue. This just came into my brain for some reason, but I'm so excited for Outer Banks. I am such a big Outer Banks fan that I know that the new seasons comes soon. So anyway, that's how they look. They're a little crazy, but I do need to just get a new eyebrow thing, but that's what I've been doing, and I've been liking it normally most days. Again, when I'm like really close in the mirror and I can just do a very light coat, that's what I've been doing. Now for my eyes, I kind of just wipe off everything if whatever got on there, and then I'm adding like this paint pot. It's by MAC, and it's in Painterly. That was whenever I used to watch old YouTube. So everybody always had, I never had it back then. Maybe I did a little bit. I used to love MAC at Macy's. That's what we go to. But I just kind of put that, it's kind of more of like a cool toned taupe to me. And it helps my everything not crease super harshly or anything. And just like everything stay. But it's also just a really nice color for on my eyes. Just super easy to just throw on kind of thing. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Outer Banks. Yeah. Why I was thinking about that is because I saw reminders of him. Rudy Pinkhouse was in it, and it was really good. I actually really liked that. But it got me thinking. I'm like, oh, I'm so excited for Outer Banks. But then I remember JJ's storyline, and I'm like, and over top of that, to add a little bit of shimmer to my eyes, I really have been liking the Giorgio Armani. I think it's their eye tint. Yeah, that's what it's called, in 8S. It's so pretty. If you can see it up there. I kind of just tap it on over top of that. dab it all around. And I don't know if you can tell, it doesn't make a super big difference, but I think that's what I like about it, is that it just changes the overall tone of my eyes. It's not like super crazy, but it's just like cool enough. Like I want cool tone, but I'm scared of cool tone. And so this is like my fine medium. And I am also going to add a little wing, but I've always been a fan of the NYX, like their fine line wing liner, whatever. It's like a liquid liner, a felt tip. Until I recently got these in PR. They're the Urban Decay 24/7 retractable eyeliners. And when they say 24/7, they actually do mean it, because they don't, I use it, I'll show you, but I use it as a wing liner and it doesn't like get all over my face. I actually used it in one of my last videos and it was like one of the first times in a while that I haven't had to like, you guys know what, towards the end of my videos, normally I have like black eyeliner under my eyes and things. This one, it killed it. So I've been doing this, and first I'm going to just like curl my eyelashes, because again, I go on and off of this. I'm like, doesn't even matter, but right now I'm kind of like, yeah, sure. I just did an eyelash tint, or what is it called? Lash lift and tint on my sister. We did it at home and it looks really good. Her eyelashes look good. It makes me want to do it, but I'm going to go in with the eyeliner. And what made me think of using this is I saw Olivia Rodrigo's eyeliner and I was like, God, hers looks so good. It's just very creamy looking. It almost looks like it would be, I used to use like those gel ones where you'd have to use like a brush with it. It felt like that, but I was like, I liked the texture that it looked like. I don't know. I flick it out. I kind of follow my line. And I don't do it super long right now. I normally do, but lately, I'm getting nervous. Just like that. See, like that. Damn it. See, that was too long. Then I also do it under that section that I do on my lash line or my tight line. Just to kind of add a little bit more intensity. And I've just been really liking, again, this is this is a pretty deep black. I think that's why I like it too, but it also just looks creamy and then it'll set. Then for mascara to finish it off, I use the Isamaya, what is this one? This is their Lash Lasso. Oh, you know what? Because it normally comes with a horse on the top. See this? And how cute is that? It's been in favorites videos of mine before, but I still really am loving it. I just feel like it gives the perfect lift with giving a little bit more thickness too, because I do like a little bit thicker of an eyelash. See, like that's pretty fine. I don't know if you can tell. I just love this mascara. Can you see from the side? Does it look curled or anything? I don't know. And now for the grand finale. Okay, the most important part as of lately for me is the lips. I have a duo here, okay? And the Blur Filler Blurring Lip Contour by L'Oreal. But it's like the perfect mauve-y rose shade. I feel like it's supposed to be like, you know, what's the celebrity artist that everybody's obsessed with their lips right now? I cannot think of it. But I think this is supposed to be similar to it. Or the Hailey Bieber, like the Road ones where you can smudge it. That's what I love about this. Let me twist it out a little bit more. I can't talk while I do it, but essentially I just go like, I go on my lip and then I'll just do a tiny, tiny bit on the top sides of my lip. And then I follow my normal lip line at the bottom just to kind of even them out. And then I just smudge it all around. I do like a little blurry lip line. I think it's kind of fun and sexy. Maybe more sweet than sexy. Anyway, okay, you guys know how much I love I have this one blur lipstick, like blurry lipstick they're called, I think, Blur Balm by Violette France, VR. And I recently just tried their Plume Lip. It's a feather matte lip whip. This is one of my favorite products for my lips, especially that I've used in so long. And I think, first of all, it's because of the color, you'll see. But second of all, the formula, this whole brand, their formulas are so good. And if you like a matte, but not matte, it's definitely more like, it says feathery, like feathery, blurring, balmy, without being drying at all. I don't know how they do it, but it's so good. It's like a softer hot pink, which has been my thing lately. It goes on kind of heavy, but whenever you like mush it around, it thins out. And then I kind of just blur it again. And first of all, it lasts so long, which is a huge win. Second of all, I just think the color, I just don't have anything like this color. It's so good for spring, in my opinion, spring, summer. And so this is like my current favorite product. Like I wear it whenever I'm not wearing makeup, everything. And then we can finish it off with another throat spray or another mouth spray. Like, just like is refreshing kind of. And I even have a little friend to end the video off with, little Onyx. I just love her. She's our little foster cat. Anyway, so this is my current routine. This is how my makeup has been turning out lately, and I've been really liking it. I'm really liking the products, which sometimes I feel like when I'm in a routine, I'm like, oh, I could switch this out for this, whatever, or I'm looking for a new foundation. This I'm really happy with, everything that I have right now, so loving that. But that being said, if you have any product recommendations, please let me know. I will link everything I used down below. And yeah, I hope you have the best day ever. I love you. Thank you for watching also. Bye.